Good evening, everybody. Good evening, one and all present here. Good evening, one and all present here. Very good evening. Good evening. Now, quickly, let me know how you're feeling today, everybody. How are you feeling today? Good. All right. That's very good. All right. Very good. Very nice. Okay. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. We'll start in a minute. Okay. Yes, I'm also good. Thank you so much. I'm also feeling absolutely fine, children. Thank you for asking. All right. Am I audible, everybody? If yes, thumbs up. We are going to start. Okay, good. Thank you for your responses. That's so nice of you. Okay. Now quickly let me know if you can see my screen. Just can you all see my screen? Before I begin, I would like you all to do this activity quickly. Just 1 minute we'll give for this. All right. I've shown you a picture here. See this picture and let me know and give some describing words quickly. How would you describe this picture on my screen? Okay, sweet. All right. Okay, describe this picture. Describe it. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Okay. All right. Any other describing words? Okay. Delicious, sweet, good. All right. Very good. Okay. Chocolatey, tasty, creamy, sweet. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So, yes. Very good job. Very good job. So you just described this picture, right? This beautiful picture, I would say. Right. So what are we doing? We are describing a picture, okay? Describing a noun. It's a noun, right? So we are describing. So when we describe a noun, what are we doing? What is the job we are doing here? Whose job are we doing? Whose job is that? Job is adjective. Okay, we are doing its job. Now, what is it exactly? Its job is to describe a noun. Okay, a word. Adjectives are the words that describe a noun. Okay, just now you did the same. You described that noun ice cream and with lots of describing words: sweet, delicious, creamy, yummy, sweet, tasty, etc., etc. All right. So you can make a note here that adjectives are the words that describe a noun, okay? The way it looks, smells, sounds, feel, or tastes, okay? And also tells us how many or how much of a noun we are talking about, okay? That's all is adjective. All right? Yes. Yes. Basically, these are called describing words. That's why they are called describing words, because they describe noun, okay? And make the sentence more beautiful. So today we'll try to understand adjectives better and types of adjectives. Okay, let's see how far we go. Okay, be with me and try to understand what I'm trying to make you understand. So here two pictures are given here, okay? A dog and a house. See, so many words are used here to describe this dog, okay? Brown, spotty, cute, energetic, friendly, furry. All right, okay? This house is described as a brown, sturdy, cozy, blue. All right. So these words, they give more information, more about the nouns, okay, adjectives. All right. All right. So let's move to the next part. That is, let's see how many types of adjectives are there and what are they. Let's understand them now. Yes, we discussed this just now. Adjectives are words that describe a noun phrase or a pronoun, give more information about the noun. Absolutely. Tell the characteristic of the noun. Absolutely. Usually appears before the noun. Usually, not always. Mostly it appears before the noun. Okay. And these four things are the main job of adjectives. Okay. They describe a noun or a pronoun, give more information about the noun, tell the characteristic of the noun, and mostly appears before the noun. All right. Now let's understand what comes under descriptive adjectives. Okay. First type we are going to learn is descriptive adjectives. What are the things which come under descriptive adjectives? Okay. Now, what are descriptive adjectives? Express the quality of a noun. Okay. What kind of a noun we are talking about? Okay. What kind? Okay. In terms of size, age, shape, color, material, origin, purpose of the noun. So these things we all do under descriptive adjectives. Okay. So if you want to describe a noun in terms of size, age, shape, what kind, color, material, origin, or the purpose of the noun, here these things will come under descriptive adjectives, okay? Will come under descriptive. And we also call this adjectives of quality, okay? This is also known as adjective of quality. All right. This is also called adjective of quality, where we describe what kind of noun we are talking about. What kind. Okay. What kind of noun we are talking about is adjective of quality or descriptive adjectives. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next type of adjective. Descriptive clear. I hope descriptive is clear. Adjectives of quality clear. Let's see some examples for descriptive adjectives. Okay. We ate some delicious food. We ate some delicious food. He has a beautiful face. She is a clever student. Give me that green notebook. He bought a diamond ring. See these words highlighted in purple, and I've underlined too. These are telling us what kind of noun we are talking about, correct? Okay. So what kind of food? Delicious food. What kind of face? Beautiful. Student? Clever. Notebook? Green. Okay. What material? The ring is made of diamond. All right. So these words are here telling us about the quality of a noun. Okay. What kind of noun we are talking about. That's why these are called as adjectives of quality or descriptive adjectives. Okay. Let's move on to the next kind, that is quantitative adjectives, okay? And we can also call this adjective of number, okay? Or quantity. All right? So here, both these kind we can talk about in one. All right? So what is quantitative? So quantitative adjectives, they indicate the number or amount of things we are talking about. Okay? Now, here we can apply the question, how many and how much of a noun we are talking about. Okay? How much and how many of a noun we are talking about. See, if you remember the questions, children, you will never get confused. How many means number and how much means, again, comes the quantity. Okay, how much is the quantity? Number means how many you can count, countable. And quantity, uncountable nouns. Okay, so quantitative, under quantitative adjectives, these two things come, adjective of numbers and quantity. Okay, how many and how much. Let's see some examples to understand better. Now, here I would like to mention one thing, children, that number, adjective of number is divided into two parts. Okay? Ordinal and cardinal. All right. Can you tell me what's cardinal and ordinal? Do you have any idea about it? Any idea about cardinal and ordinal? All right. Okay, let me tell you here. Okay. One moment, please. All right. So let me tell you. Okay, Riyansh, you are talking just the opposite. Okay, let me tell you here. Cardinal means numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. Okay, ordinal here means positions. Okay, position words. All right. Now, what position words? How will you understand? You will understand with the first example you see. If I say, I came first in the race. Okay. So here first is not showing any number. All right. It is showing a position first in the race. So this is ordinal adjective. Okay. Which comes under quantitative adjective only. But to just understand the number and, to understand them better, it is divided into two parts, cardinal and ordinal. The words which show positions, okay, I live in 10th floor, okay, and he came first in the class. So whenever we are talking about the position, that is ordinal, all right. And when we are talking, I have 3 pens, all right. So for the numbers, correct? So that will come under cardinal adjective, okay. Let's see some examples here. There are 30 students. Now 30 is not showing any position. It is showing number of students, 30. So this will be cardinal. Okay. Now, he read several books. Okay. Several books. Here, several telling us that, there were some number of books. Okay. So, and then next one, he brought some cheese. He brought some cheese. Some here is talking about the quantity. We cannot count it. It's uncountable. Correct, children? Uncountable. So I told you when we can count the nouns, we use number. And when we cannot count it, we use, the words which are called adjectives of quantity. Okay? They ate half of the pizza. His office is on the first floor. All right, these words are telling about the numbers and the quantity of the noun. All right. All right. Now here, can you tell me if the first type and the second type clear? Quantitative and descriptive. Are these two clear? If you quickly let me know, I'll proceed with the next thing. Okay. All right. Thank you. Healing therapy. Who is that child? Write your name. Super Sai. Okay. Thank you. Saudamini. Priyansh. Thank you. Arya, Nebula, Pitambar. Creative Minds. Who all these kids are? Unique name you have put. Okay. All right. Fine. Let's go to the next one. Demonstrative adjectives. Okay, good. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Let's understand the next type, that is demonstrative adjectives. Okay, now what are demonstrative adjectives? Demonstrative adjectives used to point out nouns. Okay, point out nouns. Demonstrative, like this, that, these, those. Okay, these are 4 kinds of demonstrative adjective. These 4 words help us to point out nouns. Okay, but there is a catch. There is a catch to understand demonstrative adjectives, children. There is a trick and a tip to understand demonstrative adjectives better. How? Okay. So it describes the position of a noun in the space or time. Okay. Okay. We understand that it is pointing out a noun, of course, right? How will we find out whether it is demonstrative adjective or demonstrative pronoun? That's a very easy way. Let's see some examples and then understand better. Now, this time I will pass the exam. Okay? I like that bag more. Give me that notebook. These apples are rotting. Take those books with you. Now you see, all these demonstrative adjectives are before nouns. Can you see? Can you see this? This is the trick to understand demonstrative adjectives better. Okay? Now this will always be before the nouns only, before the nouns. Demonstrative adjectives are always used before the nouns. Okay? So this is how you will remember it. And the other way, demonstrative pronouns also similar, but this is the tip to understand nouns. And pronouns, they have different way to understand, okay? I taught you when there was a pronoun class, I discussed that with you. I hope you remember. I don't know whether you remember or not, but I had discussed this before. Okay? So here is the tip. To understand demonstrative adjective, just see that these words are used before nouns, okay? Before nouns. Yes, okay. So let's move on to the next type of adjective. I hope demonstrative adjective is clear. Okay, then let's move to the next type. Yes, this, that, these, those, these are the, see, same demonstrative pronouns, demonstrative adjective are same, these four words, this, that, these, those. But there is a tip or trick to understand which ones are adjectives and which ones are pronouns. Okay, that's why I told you this tip to understand and differentiate between demonstrative pronoun and adjectives. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, now let's jump to interrogative adjectives. Interrogative means question. Okay, so interrogative adjectives modify a noun by asking questions. We use question words here. Okay, interrogative adjectives are question words which modify a noun by asking questions. Okay, they are also known as interrogative determiners. Okay, let's see some examples. Through that only you will understand better. Now here also, children, you can see this. Which is a question word. Okay, which subject do you like more? What kind of movies do you love? Whose bike is this? Which dress is more expensive? Whose pen did you borrow? Okay. Yes, so these words, which, what, whose, these are the question words here used to modify a noun by asking question. Okay, these are called interrogative adjective. Now here also apply that tip which ma'am gave just now. Okay, see, these question words are always used before the noun only. See this. Yes, see these words. These are also used before the noun always. Again, this is a tip to understand adjectives, interrogative adjectives, because these are similar like pronoun, but there is this thing to differentiate between them. Okay. So it will be always before the noun. Always. Okay. Understand that. And remember that, please. Let's go to the next type. All right. Possessive adjective. Possessive. You must have learned about possessive, and I also taught you about possessive noun. Okay, possessive pronoun. Now it's turn to understand possessive adjectives. Now, what are possessive adjectives? Possessive means to express or say that who owns something. Okay, somebody owns something. Okay, express ownership. All right. Okay, belongingness. All right. So here again, possessive adjective job is the same, but it is your job to find out which ones are adjectives and which one the other ones. Okay, indicate possession. Correct, absolutely. It shows possessions or ownership and also express who own something. Let's see some examples here. Again, here also please use that tip about the noun which I told you. Okay, use them before the noun only. That's how we can find out that possessive adjective. Possessive adjective. All right. All right. So here also use that tip that use these possessive adjectives before the noun only. Okay. See, my phone is not working. Her hair is longer than mine. She is our favorite teacher. All students finish their books. Okay. He lost his glasses again. So here his glasses, okay, showing ownership. Their books, our favorite. Now her phone, sorry, my phone, her hair. So you see here also, children, nouns are used just after these possessive adjectives. So that's how you can understand and differentiate again between adjectives and pronoun. Till here clear? Can I get a thumbs up if you have understood these types? Can you please tell me if you have understood till here? Now, Amlan is saying, ma'am, favorite is not a noun. But I would like to tell you that it works as both noun and adjective here, okay? So do not worry about that. Now, okay. Thank you so much for your responses. Thank you so much. Now, let's move to the next type. This will be the last type, and then we'll move on to the worksheet part where we'll discuss many questions, okay? Now, distributive adjectives. Now, distributive are the words or adjectives show the things counted collectively as individual. Means they generally talk in collective, in group, okay? Individual person of a group, okay? Are the words like each, every, either, neither, any, one, both. These are the commonly used words for distributive adjectives. Okay. Now, how do they use individuals of a group? How do they talk? They talk this way. Okay. Each student has a pen. Okay. Here we are talking about each student of a group or in a class. All right. He runs every morning. Is there any cheese? Both of them are here. She doesn't like it. Neither am I. All right. So, remember, here also, children, distributive adjectives were always used before the nouns. Remember that also. So, here the tip is for to find out the nouns and the usage of the adjectives given. Okay. You will be, it will be easy for you to understand them and point them out. All right. Shall we move to the question part? The worksheet. Shall we, children? Can we move to the question parts? Yes. All right. Okay. Now let me know, everybody, that can you see my screen? Can you read all the questions? Are the questions here? Can you see all the questions and can you read all the questions correctly? Okay. All right. I hope this is clear. Let's start. All the best, everybody. Brace yourselves. Let's discuss some questions. Select options which are adjectives from the sentences given. Okay. One thing I forgot to discuss about that is, wait, let me just one little portion. Let me discuss that and then we'll move on to the worksheet part. Okay. Just one little. This is also very important. Comparison adjectives. Okay. Or we call it at degrees of comparison. Okay. All right. So this comparison adjectives are divided into three types. Okay. All right. First is positive. Second is comparative. And the third is superlative. Okay. Degrees of comparison, we call them. All right. Superlative. Okay. The positive are the first form where there is no change. When we are talking about one noun, okay, only one noun we are talking about. For example, tall. Akash is a tall boy. I'm only talking about Akash here, okay? So that's a positive degree. Comparative, when I'm comparing Akash with his brother, okay? Akash is taller than his brother. Now I have compared Akash with his brother. So comparative, when we compare two nouns, taller, okay? Superlative, when we compare more than two, okay? More than two. Akash is the tallest in his family, okay? Akash is the tallest in his family. All right. So this is how we divide the comparative into three parts: positive, comparative, and superlative. Okay. Now let's see some examples. This story is short. Here we are talking about only one noun. So here positive degree is short. There's no change here. Her hair is longer than mine. There is a comparison between two people here, okay, about the hair, the length of the hair. Okay, so longer than, you will find that when we are using comparative, it will be followed by than. If you see this word, understand that that's comparative. Okay, now in superlative, here we use the. Okay, we use the before it. Okay. So when I say Akash is the tallest boy in his family, here we should say the tallest in his family. Okay. All right. And also in comparative, we use more. When we have more than one syllabic words, but there are big words like beautiful, expensive, successful. Okay. When there are big words where there are more than one syllables, there we use more before them. Okay. More beautiful than her. Okay. More successful than her. Understood? And in superlative, most. Okay. This was one thing I forgot to discuss while explaining. All right. Now let's go to the question part. Okay. Now let's begin. Now, select options which are adjectives from the sentences given. The world is a small one. Can you tell me what's the adjective in the first sentence? The world is a small one. Yes, Riansh. Yes, Devs. Okay. All right. Good. Good. That's an adjective. Very good. Let's move to the next one. 5 red roses bloomed in my garden the same day. 5 red roses bloomed in my garden the same day. Question number 2. See, here we have 2 adjectives for sure, but you have to see the options correctly. See the options correctly. Okay, yes, there's only one mention in the option, so we'll go with this. Okay? All right, good. Right answer, children. Am I not audible? Is it? Is it? Okay. All right. Now let's see the third one. My first contestant ran very fast in the race. Okay? The first contestant ran very fast in the race. What's the adjective here? Question number 3. First. Very good. Yes. And what kind of adjectives is this? Can you tell me? Very good. Yes, you're all answering correct. That's absolutely right. Check your network connection because everybody can see my screen. Please check your screen, those who cannot see. All right. Okay, right answer, children. Let's move to the question number 4. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Okay? Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Correct. Now, in what degree it is used? Can you tell me? And just explain about the comparative degree. What is the degree? The largest means what? It is superlative. Okay? Superlative. Question number 5. These chicks are fluffy. These chicks are fluffy. Question number 5. Very good. Number D. Arya, check your answer. These chicks are fine. When I ask you, when Arya said these, I cannot ignore this also. Correct? Here, fluffy and these can be considered as adjective, correct? Why? Because these chicks are fluffy here. We can say this is demonstrative. Yes or no, children? So when Arya said demonstrative or these, I cannot say it's wrong. Okay? So here we can consider both the answers, these as well as fluffy. All right? Now, next one. You are very smart. Yes. Very good. Yes. D is the correct option here. All right. And there are some cookies left in the bottle. There are some cookies left in the bottle. There are some cookies left in the bottle. What's the adjective here? Question number 7. Question number 7. Yes, B. It's talking about the quantity, quantitative. Okay? Good. Let's see question number 8. I was very lucky to get a place in the team. Question number 8 now. I was very lucky to get a place in the team. Yes, correct. So C. All right, right answer, children. Have you met any actor? Have you met any actor? Question number 9. Yes, any. Okay. It is an adjective here. Now, there is no sugar in the coffee. Here is the negative one used. Tell me what it is. Question number 10. Yes, yes. There's no sugar in the coffee. Okay. Negative quantitative is used. Let's do the next set of questions. Okay. Fill the blanks with the correct list of adjectives using provided. Now here you have to think about the degrees. Okay. Just now ma'am discussed degree of adjectives. Okay. A city is dash than a village. A city is dash than a village. Question number 11. Good. More crowded. All right. Because there is a usage of the word than and there is a comparison between city and a village. Only two things. So comparative degree will use. Very good. A city is more crowded than a village. Right answer. Question number 12. I am dash you are. I am dash you are. C. Good. I am as tall as you are. Okay. All right. Good. Now, second one, next one, 13th one. My brother is too dash to get up early. My brother is too dash to get up early. Question number 13. Only one noun we are talking about, singular. So, of course, it will be positive degree, that is lazy here. Okay? Yes. Okay. Now, let's go to the next question. That is question number 14. This class has dash students than that class. Two things are being compared here. Okay? This class has dash students than that class. Yes. Okay. Good. Comparative degree, we use more. Very good. Now see the question number 15. Your dress was the dash one I ever saw. Okay. Your dress was the dash one I ever saw. Question number 15. This is the dress, the noun is compared with the entire, like in all the dresses this person had ever seen. Okay, so of course, superlative degree. Very good. Now, Hari is the dash boy in the class. Hari is the dash boy in the class. Hari is the dash boy in the class. Question number 16, quickly answer. Hari is being compared with the entire class here. So what degree can we use? Yes, very good. The cleverest. Okay. And here there is always, see, you see the superlative degree. We use the and then the superlative degree in the blank. Okay. Very good. Now, 17th one. The lion is a dash animal. The lion is a dash animal. Question number 17. Can you answer? Yes, because we are here talking about only one noun, singular. So positive degree, powerful. My teacher is dash my mother. My teacher is dash my mother. Yes, question number 18. Okay, B. As caring as my mother. Okay. Here, the other way, when you do not, this is the other way to say this comparative degree. Okay. Today is a dash day. Today is a dash day. 9-1. Today, if we use here, which word can we use here? Yes, correct. Warm. Very good. Very good, children. Now let's quickly go to the question number 20. That is, my class monitor is the dash boy. My class monitor is the dash boy. 20? See, absolutely. My class monitor is the most helpful boy. Very good, children. Now, fill in the blanks with the correct options. Okay, next set of questions. We are here. Okay. Without the teacher, the class was noisy. I accidentally said the answer. Okay, so this is not valid. Okay, so let's move to the next question. The children were watching a dash telecast match. Okay, the children were watching. Let's quickly discuss question number 22. The children were watching a dash telecast match. Second. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, correct. Delayed. Very good. Now question number 23. There was a dash sound and the car stopped. Okay. There was a dash sound and the car stopped. Yes, good. Hissing. Good. Good job, children. Very good job. Last two questions and we'll be winding it up. Okay. Sonu was a dash boy whom no one liked. Now I'll ask you the meaning also. If you answer, I'll ask you the meaning also. What's the answer for this question? Okay. So 24th, B. Very good. Very good. Yes. Now tell me, can you tell me what is the meaning of this word? Can you tell me a synonym? Acha, okay. So I'll ask you in the next class. If you cannot answer now, I'll ask you in the next class about this, the meaning and also a synonym for this word, okay? So let's stop here. It's almost time, children. All right. Remember, I'm going to ask in the next session about this word, the meaning and a synonym. All right. Okay. All right. So I hope that you learned today what adjectives are and what are its kinds. Okay. All right. I hope you understand. Thank you so much. It was a nice session, children, and you're very quick answering the questions. Yeah, I would like to suggest one thing. Instead of talking all Other things, you should all focus here, children, okay? That would be a very nice thing. Some children come here and, they talk about various things, but not about the concept. So I would suggest not to do it next time, all right? Everybody, take care of yourselves. And bye-bye, good night. Bye, thank you.